let's get this straight off the bat, man. Overseas provides a lot of hope for a lot of men. Are you asking that question? Are you for real with that? Yes. Overseas provides a lot of hope for a lot of men out here, man. Matter of fact, it's the only hope for a lot of men. You see, America is super saturated. That's what's happening right now, man. Everybody want to be here. Everybody and their daddy want to be here in America. So over time, man, America became saturated. So guess what you gotta do? You gotta go on the conquest, man. You have to go on a conquest that's gonna allow you to get a proper female, man. Because we all know that American women are not proper. They're disloyal. They're demanding. You know, they're charging too much for what they offer. You're not gonna get a high quality woman here in America, man. Let's just face it. Overseas, it's where it's at, bro. Why? Because it's not saturated. Look, Thailand is not saturated. Nobody's flocking to Thailand, okay? That's the reason why they got so many beautiful women over there in Thailand. Colombia, think about it, okay? All them women out there. And you asking why do these countries still got a whole lot of women walking around? Because it's not saturated with a whole lot of men. See, America is saturated because everybody and they fucking daddy want to be here. Everybody and they fucking daddy wants to be in America, man. So guess what? Over time, a place where everybody wants to be, it will start to get saturated. You wouldn't believe the amount of men that is in my area where I live. The amount of men. We're talking about 40 to 1 woman, bruh. That's not a good ratio. What? No wonder I've been single for five years almost. Well, 4 years now. Going on 5 years. Because there's so many men. So every time there's a woman single, there's men lined up to date her. God, this guy can't drive, man. Can't get through here. So every time a woman becomes single, there's a man waiting to date her around the corner. So she doesn't get a chance to be single because there's so many men lined up. So when there's so many fucking goddamn men, okay, you're gonna have a hard time getting a girlfriend, bro, or just getting pussy in general. So overseas, it's not saturated. Thailand is not saturated. Colombia is not saturated with men out there because nobody's flocking to those countries. Thailand is not the #1 country in the world. Colombia is not the #1 country in the world. Think about it. If Colombia all of a sudden became #1 in the world, men would flock to that shit. It would be just like America. And there's a whole lot of mangina-ism, Captain Save a hoes. Can't go that way. Because there's not a lot of pussy to go around. And in Thailand, there's plenty of pussy for all the men around, even for the men that fucking live there. For the Thai men, they know there's plenty of pussy to go around. So if they see you walking around with a Thai woman, they're not gonna trip so much. Out here, men trip hard because there's not a lot of pussy to go around. And there's a whole lot of racism in America. America is a racist place. So there's gonna be a whole lot of jealousy going around. See what I'm saying? But when you are a guy that's, you know, an outsider living in these countries, oh my God. It don't even matter if you're 50 years old. You're gonna have a girlfriend in a matter of fucking hours. Shit, did I pass my? No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a girlfriend in a matter of hours when you get off that goddamn plane, man. But out here, shit, you'll be single for months, sometimes a couple of years. Why? Because of the saturation. I told you, if you got rid of like 100, if you got rid of 100 million men out of America and added 100 million women, okay, it wouldn't be so much saturation going on. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't be as saturated, and it'd be easier to get a girlfriend. But since America is where everybody want to be, of course, you know, by nature, it's gonna get saturated. Okay? So you got to look elsewhere. Men got to go on conquests, man. You gotta go on a conquest. You know, me, Kelcat, I've been playing the lotto for the last like 3 or 4 months now, and I have came close to winning. But you know what? If I keep pressing forward, eventually I'm gonna hit that jackpot, and I'm gonna be overseas, man, living it up. You think I'm gonna spend my money here? Hell fucking no. I hit that jackpot, my ass is overseas. And I don't care if I gotta stay out there for 5 years, bro, and then come back. Like if I had enough money just to stay out there for 5 years, dude, that'd be a good 5 years. Let me tell you, we're talking about 5 years of non-stop sex, because you're gonna be out there, and you won't be struggling like you here, like you are here in America. See, a lot of men, they don't see the outside picture, man. They don't look at the outside. A lot of men think that, you know, gloom and doom is all there is to life. But I got some hope for you, man. There is a good life outside of the U.S. You're just gonna have to earn it, because you can't go overseas broke, man. God damn, come on, dude. Come on, man. The people, these motherfuckers driving 45 miles on the fucking freeway, man. Slow ass motherfuckers. So a lot of men gonna have to travel, man. You're gonna have to go overseas. You're gonna have to start a new life. You're gonna have to start a new life, man. The fuck? And let me tell you something, man. It's not gonna be perfect being over there. But hey, you know, at least you'll be fucking. At least you won't be sexually starved like a lot of men are out here, man. America is like a prison, bruh. And they feed me prison food up out here, man. prison food. Prison food is real, man. These land wells, these non-desirable women, they're prison food. And America will try to feed it to you. These land wells, they got these high expectations, these high standards, and they in their 30s and shit. Like, bitch, you should have been had those high standards from the get-go. I do not like overweight women, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do not like overweight women. Overweight women suck. For some reason, I you know what? To look at land wells, you know, because I was accustomed to fucking just anything that walked, okay? When I was younger. Overweight land wells, women with fat, tubby feet, fat calves, fat ankles. I was accustomed to that. As you get older, you start realizing that fat women are disgusting. Overweight, a whole lot of flab going on. You see what I'm saying? Whole lot of fucking fat, flabby. You know, the bitch could take off into space with her fucking flabby arms. She could flap her fucking arms together like a chicken and fly. That's the type of bitch I don't want, man. You know, that's the type of bitch I don't want. You know? But overseas, man, they not overweight like that out there, bro. I was so impressed with the overseas woman. That these overseas women are not like overweight, and you know, you don't have to settle for like women with children, because there's plenty of women out there without children. Out here in America, these bitches are slut hoes and everything under the goddamn sun. Okay? So most of these women in America got kids because they've been hoeing it up. But you go overseas, man, a lot of them females ain't got no kids, bruh. And some of them, I mean, of course, some of them do, but you don't have to settle for those. Why? Because there's so many of them out there, bruh. So many beautiful women out there. For every single man, your sexual desires will be quenched. Your sexual thirst will be quenched all the time. You know what? I sometimes look at this porn of this black dude going around fucking a lot of Thai women, right? Like, he has these women. I don't know if they're prostitutes or just neighborhood bitches, but he's a black dude, swole like I am, right? Kind of remind me of myself. And he's inside the room, and he have these bitches sucking dick for like for like many minutes at a time, man. You know, 20 minutes the bitch is sucking dick, licking balls and all that other stuff. And I'm like, God damn, he wouldn't be getting this shit if he was in America. Big old swole black dude fucking a lot of Thai women. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, I wish I was that guy, man. Man, and he had different types of women too. He had a thick Thai woman. I don't know if you guys saw that porn, but it's on Pornhub, and sometimes he'll film himself fucking Thai women and shit. You know what I'm saying? And these women love to serve you, bro. They get up on their knees and they suck dick for minutes at a time, bro. You know, these Thai women, They suck dick for minutes at a time. And lick balls and suck dick for minutes at a time. We ain't talking about this for a few minutes because American women, you know, unless you chat a Tyrone, they're gonna want to get up after a while. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you having a dick sucking session or whatever with the, you know, and you fucking her and shit, but this bitch will suck your dick for 20 minutes, 30 minutes at a time, man. They live to serve men in these countries, bruh. They still cherish and see men as valuable in these countries. America, American women don't see men as valuable no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to fucking fly the coop. When women don't see you as being valuable anymore, that's when you have to leave. That's when you have to leave. This country is pretty much finished, bro. When it comes to dating, when it comes to this motherfucking goddamn soil, okay? Dating is pretty much over, finished, saturated. You have to get away from the saturation, man. You know, you know, it's like when Earth started, right? You know, everything was fine and dandy until humans fuck shit up. Okay? When more and more humans start being born and, you know, and technology start getting more advanced, that's when shit start to get real fucked up. Because before humans, this fucking world was, you know, pollution free. I mean, this planet would have been better off with the dinosaurs roaming around. They was going around just eating shit, sleeping and farting and, you know what I'm saying, and just eating shit up. You know what I'm saying? They would go around, eat their prey, you know, take a shit, take a nap, come back out and do it again. You see what I'm saying? But humans, for some reason, humans, well, they love to fuck shit up on this planet, bro. Like the way of life, the way your life goes. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, if you was the last person on Earth, nobody could fuck up your way of life. You can live off the land, catch fish. You know what I'm saying? You know, just live by yourself like a fuck. You know, you can catch fish, live off the land. Live like a hermit by yourself. Nobody can fuck up your way of life. But there's always another human being that loves to fucking get power and money and control and fuck your life up. It's always another human being. That's why when the leaders have sold us out, you know, let's get this straight. American leaders have sold us out. The leaders have sold us out. You know, got us in trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. Trillions. Brought in technology that's gonna, you know, fuck up your life, raise the rent up, making it more fucking unaffordable for your ass. That's when you have to say, okay, you sold me out. I have to leave your country. I have to go overseas. Because you have sold us out. The human race has sold, you know, themselves out. You're selling out the human race for money, wealth, and power. See what I'm saying? So, anytime shit becomes too saturated in your area, you have to move. You guys gotta hit that Cash App. You guys haven't been hitting that Cash App. Keep the fucking lights on this motherfucker. So support this channel, bruh. Hit that Cash App. I'm serious, bruh. A lot of guys gotta look overseas, man, for your happiness. Look, there's tons and tons of men who went over there. You see what I'm saying? Tons and tons of men that went over there to different countries and now they have found happiness. It's all over YouTube. There's men that have made videos about leaving the U.S. and never going back. There's motherfuckers who have went to Mexico and found a better life. Now they're living in Mexico. They said, man, I ain't never going back to America. There's motherfuckers that are in Thailand that, you know, you know, went over there and found happiness and peace and pussy. They ain't having no droughts like out here in America. You see what I'm saying? Like out here in America, you're gonna get scraps or nothing at all. You see what I'm saying? It's either scraps or nothing at all. Why? Because the motherfuckers on top is hogging shit. Bunch of pigs laying around stealing from the needy. Stealing from the needy, though. I mean, stealing from the needy. That's right. I had it right. Stealing from the needy. Not, you ain't stealing from the greedy. You motherfuckers steal from the needy. Why would you steal from the needy? The motherfuckers who need shit. You gonna steal from them to make yourself more powerful? You ain't stealing from the you stealing from the needy. That's America's MO, bro. Steal from the needy. That's why a lot of guys are having problems out here. Men are becoming too greedy for power and money. It's fucking hot in this bitch. I gotta get some water and I gotta continue my work. But a lot of guys, let me tell you, there's a lot of happiness over there in these countries, man. I'm excited because eventually, Kelcat, I'm gonna hit that jackpot, and I'm gonna be over there in them countries, and I ain't never coming back. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna be like, shit, I ain't never coming back. Dude, I'm gonna have a smile on my face every single day. I'm gonna have girlfriends, okay? I'm gonna be relaxing up under the island sun. This could be you too, man. You could be, you could be relaxing up under the island sun with your girlfriend. And guess what? If she act up, you can easily replace her because there's too many women around there, in these third world countries or these second world countries. Too many women. There's gonna be a whole lot of women out there, more than you can count. For the rest of your life, you'll never have a drought. Think about that, bro. Think about that. Think about how long you've been living in America and you go through droughts and shit. Like, what the fuck? Why? Because there's too many men. Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Just about to say. It's too many men to compete with out in America, bro. I told you. This is the place where everybody want to be. So naturally, it's going to get saturated. You see what I'm saying? With time. Now, back in the 90s, it wasn't as saturated. Technology wasn't as advanced right now. It was plenty of women to go around back in the 90s. I remember. Back in the early 2000s, still plenty of women. 9/11 that happened, still plenty of women. 2003, 2004, still plenty of women to go around. Then suddenly, Facebook came around. Now, it wasn't as bad as it is now when Facebook came around, but that was the start of the end. That was the beginning of the end, right there. So now what's happening is the saturation is continuing. It's going to get worse and worse. That's why you got to start packing your bags and get the fuck out of America. See what I'm saying? This is the beginning of the end of America. This is a beginning of the end of a nation. No, not enough pussy to go around. I'm looking at all these thirsty ass motherfuckers out here in America, bruh. I'm seeing the thirst in a lot of dudes' eyes out here. Motherfuckers is, thirsty for sex. And then when you start talking to a female, then they want to try to invade your privacy while you talking to her. Like, nigga, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to female. I mean, one time I was at was it Chipotle, right? And I'm talking to this nice looking, 23-year-old girl. I'm talking to her, you know, and I'm having a conversation with her. And this motherfucker came out of nowhere, bruh, to invade in my conversation with her. I was so like bothered by it. And it lets me know that, when a motherfucker come out of nowhere to invade your fucking conversation with a female that you're talking to, the thirst is real. Motherfuckers are not getting pussy. So they see you open up a conversation with her, and then they try to like come in and start talking. Like me, I ignore them. I'd be like, yeah, so I'm talking to you over here. I'm not here to talk to no men. There's too many men around here, man. Okay, too many men. I'm talking to the female in front of me. I'm not talking to you, bro. You just come out of nowhere. You wanna intrude in my conversation? Okay. You see what I'm saying? You get your bread straight. You get your money. You go over to these countries. You will never ever look back to America. There's a lot. I told you, a lot of men who have left and they don't found happiness over there in Thailand. They can't be happier. They getting girlfriends and stuff. They having fun in the up under the island sun. You see what I'm saying? They living the life for the rest of their life, man. They living the life for the rest of their life. There's too many simps in this country. Too many fucking captive saver hoes and manginas, man. They have sold us out, man. They being controlled by women, bro. Women are controlling them. Captain Saber hoes and manginas, they agree with everything that women got to say. And they'll come to their rescue at any fucking goddamn cost. Beta male simps, manginas, puss beggars, these motherfuckers are the enemy. These motherfuckers are the enemy. You have to fly away from these fucking Captain Saber hoes. Once Corona gets cleared up, and it eventually is going to clear up. We don't know when, we don't know how, but eventually it's gonna clear up. I'm looking at this girl with the nice ass. Oh my god, she got a nice ass. Eventually it's gonna clear up, and you're gonna start traveling, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about with these foreign women. Being in shape, knowing how to cook, clean, sew, everything. I'm telling you, man. These fucking foreign women, they run circles around these unvaluable American women, bro. They run circles around these hoes. And they know how to suck a mean fucking goddamn dick. So get your passports ready. Get ready and get the fuck out of this goddamn country, bro. You see what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of this country. It ain't gonna get better out here, man. I'm telling you. It ain't gonna get better. It's gonna get worse. Hit that Cash App, man. Bless me today, man. I got my own plans, man. You guys know what I'm doing. I already told you 100 times about what I'm doing. As soon as I hit that jackpot, I'm traveling, man. Well, as soon as the Corona clears up, then I'm gonna travel. But I got faith that I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm eventually be up in these countries. Eventually. So think about it. Sleep on it. Do whatever you gotta do, bro. There's no fucking hope for America. America dating system is saturated and destroyed and broken. Nothing you can do to fix this shit. You see what I'm saying? Eventually, you're gonna have to leave this country, or It's gonna be another 5 or 10 years struggling in the dating market. A lot of guys got their money together and they still can't get a female. It's gonna be another uh, 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 it's just gonna be a disaster for the next 20 to 30 years if you stay here, man. There's a guy that I know that have left the fucking rat race. This is what he calls it, and I call it that too, the rat race. He have left the rat race and went to the Philippines, and he has found a better, more high quality of life. He has found a higher quality of life in the Philippines, in a third world country, bro, and he's living good up out there. Got him a woman. He said he not even tripping about losing her because I can get another one, but before the sun come down, or before the sun goes down. That's what he said, and I believe him. Because the women, when you go out there, man, they attack you. Foreign women are aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You could be out just about, you know, at the park or something, or you could be at, you know, a hotel, and these females will approach you. You see what I'm saying? These women in foreign countries, they will approach you. In America, they don't approach you unless you Chad or Tyrone. I'm telling you. Saturation is real here in America, man. It's never going back to where it used to be. Overly saturated. I'm pissed off about what people have done to my fucking goddamn area around here, man, where I live. You motherfuckers moving in like I'm the motherfucking, you know, like I'm the immigrant. No, motherfucker, I'm not the immigrant. You are. I was born in America. You see what I'm saying? I got certificates. I was born right here in America. You're the immigrant. And when I say you're an immigrant, you're an immigrant. Oh, why you gonna say that? Because you are. I was born here. I got papers, son. And you over here eating up resources and taking up all the women. You see what I'm saying? That's what's happening, man. That's what's happening over here, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm the immigrant in my own country. You see what I'm saying? The cost of living has went up. It's harder to get pussy. Every single year that goes by, it's getting harder and harder to get pussy. But we got immigrants coming over the border with a bunch of men in the caravan. That's more competition to compete with. And when I say immigrant, you're an immigrant. Illegally, you're here. And they don't like that when you call them an immigrant. You're like, oh, what you call him? Because you're an immigrant, you are. You're not from here, motherfucker. Go back to your country. You coming over here, you eating up resources, and you fucking all the women. Anyway, I don't wanna go too crazy, man. I'm just saying, I'm born here. If you born here, you have the right to be here. You see what I'm saying? A lot of guys gonna be like, man, KLK, why you call them immigrants, man? Because they are. Dude, you make life hard for the people who were born here. You see what I'm saying? If it wasn't for all them immigrants coming over, man, California wouldn't be so fucked up as it is right now and oversaturated. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to be here. Everybody wants to be here. We got immigrants coming from China, India, you know, all these other places. That's not making life harder. That's making life worse. Let's make life worse. When more and more people just enter the country like illegally. That's another reason why a lot of guys are having problems, man. I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this to be, I'm just specifying the facts, bro, and the truth of what makes life hard. You can't have too many men in one spot. It will get saturated. You see what I'm saying? That's why you have to leave the rat race. That's why you have to pack up your bags and leave. If you're born here, that's cool. But if you are illegal, it's not cool, man. Because then it becomes a problem. See, I don't have a problem with illegal immigrants being here. I have a problem when there's too many of them. Okay, now you guys, it's too many of you guys. You can't be here. Why? This is America. This is a free country. Well, you know what? I was born here, man. You see what I'm saying? I was born here. You see what I'm saying? Born and raised. This is where I came up. This is where I live. But yet, you can't even get enough money to live in the area where you came up. You see what I'm saying? And they look at me like I'm an immigrant or something. Like, I ain't no immigrant. I was born here, bro. You the immigrant. They try to turn the tables on you. You see what I'm saying? Hit that Cash App, man. Support this channel, bro. Support this channel. Overly saturated. It's the fucking two words. Overly saturated. It is. And you know what? The people on top don't give a fuck. As long as you paying them taxes, they don't give a fuck if it's oversaturated. They don't care if it's too many men in California or too many men in the Bay Area. They don't give a fuck about that. But that's fucking up your way of life. See, the thing is, when there's too many men coming into the area, it fucks up the way of life. It does. People don't think that shit don't have an effect. Okay, see what's gonna happen when you put a bunch of dogs in one male dogs in one cage, and then put one female in there. Let's see them start fighting each other for the female dog's attention. You see? Simple as that. You see what I'm saying? Who's gonna mate with her? That's who they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight over. Or they might share her. But if it's more than 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dogs, male dogs, they're gonna fight to the death probably. You see what I'm saying? When you put too many men in one area, it destroys the way of life. It does. It does. That's what has happened to America. You see what I'm saying? You put too many men in an area, it becomes saturated. And it destroys the way of life. This is what's happening to America, man. Saturation is the word. Overly saturated. It's 2 words. I gotta go. Hit that Cash App on the way out. Support this channel. I really appreciate the donations. It really helps out. You see what I'm saying? Them donations help really good. You see what I'm saying? Subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button. I'm out. Peace out. Take care and bless.